So when it get to that point, I tried to like open the nail salon with. I was like, open the nail.
Do you know how to do nails?
No, that's stupid. Like, never open a business that you don't know what to do. Hi, welcome to Patta Empires. My name is Patta. I'm the immigrant, a restaurant owner, a mother, wife, and the Empress. I didn't always feel this way. I was so lost in the past. This podcast will show you how I built and continue to build my empires. If you ever feel lost but you know you meant for more, I'm here to show you the outlook and skill for you to build your own empires. No, I would like, okay, I mean there's a people that would travel for food. I know a lot of people would go in different country because they just want to follow the Michelin star guide. Like I see a lot of those people. You see a lot of people doing like what they say, like a food bloggers that they would go eat and stuff like that. I'm not that special, but if you tell me that this restaurant in New York you must visit, you will see me there. I will find myself there. So what I would do, I'm not like a foodie in terms of reviewers or talking about other food. I never say any bad thing about food. No, I'm bullshit.
But you also won't eat food. That
No,
isn't
but-
up to your standard.
Okay, I had bad food. I had
But you don't like to put other establishments
Yeah, but I'm
down.
not leaving a bad review. Like there was a day I was went to like a seafood restaurant with like excited and order like $400 meal for 3 people and can have 2 bite, and I was like, I was telling Kim and Jorge went with me. I was like, we need to find a way to get out here. So I was like, in the middle of eating 2 bite, I was like, oh my, I forgot that I have a meeting. We need to go. So then I called a server. I was like, I have to go to a meeting and mess up my time. Can you wrap the food to go for me? And then I wrapped the food to go. And then I was like, those food would go to in the trash with. I feel bad because like I feel so bad for them. But I'm not the kind of person would like complain about other people's food. Like sometimes I don't like their food. It could just be me that just don't like the taste, you know?
You're used to Kim's recipes, so that's a very high.
Probably.
That's a very high standard.
Yeah, probably like I mean because I'm the restaurant owner and I understand how much people putting their life, their soul and everything into their recipe. So I never judge people when I go eat the food and it doesn't taste the way that I expect. Like I don't do
That's
that
very
to other-
kind.
No, I mean if you like a lot of people is not in this business won't understand like how hard the restaurant owner is. So and then I pay the bill. I leave them a great tips and I leave them extra because I feel bad. But there was nice. Their service was great. It's just like I just don't like the taste of the food, and that's it. But on top of that, I was a person that if I'm in Thailand and I want to eat pad thai, and if they say pad thai 8 hours away, I would drive 8 hours for my pad thai, or. But what I do is like when I have to go like for a business trip somewhere, if I go to like if I'm going to Florida, you will find me eating like 6, 7 eggs restaurant in a day. I went for a day trip from like here to Seattle, which is like already take 4-hour drive. I ate about 5 restaurants in Seattle. And also have a business meeting. I know, like now people like people who I was like, okay, Jorge, we're gonna go to Portland. Jorge is basically one of my worker, like my right hand person. So Casey, I was like, I'm gonna go to Portland. You're gonna go with me. He know like, okay, I'm gonna stop eating from now.
It's got to get ready.
So they talk about like we go for a kitchen taste, like to bring our food to taste the new kitchen equipment. So at that spot, we need to cook food and make a lot of food. But guess what? I was like, I'm gonna leave. Like the meeting is 11. I'm gonna leave 6 in the morning because I need to stop get food before we go and cook food. And after we cook food, after we're done, we have another destination that we go.
You mentioned before that the food goes straight to your brain. It's brain food and it makes you happy.
Oh yeah, that's what make I think that why I don't get fat. Like people asking me like why you don't get fat. Like you eat like if you spend it, I eat a lot. I eat more.
And don't leave good food on the plate. That seems to be a rule that I'm learning.
Yeah. So I eat a lot. Like after work, I will eat at night. And then people was like, how come you don't get fat? And I was like, because all the food goes straight on my vein and it's burned right there. It's never going in my body. That's why I'm hungry all the time. Well, if you're gonna blame to my dad, because he was the one that taught me it that way. He was like, food would help you and be smarter. It's just weird that like how much I love food and I never think about being a restaurant owner. It's not just never think. I will never be a restaurant owner for my first 10 years of living in America. And in the first 10 years that I'm living in America, I only work in the restaurant. So my best friend that we go to school, I went to college together, and she always asks, like, why don't you open your restaurant? I was like, no, never, ever. And it's just weird. But this is what happened about me, my first day that I stepped my feet in this land of the opportunity, my brother took me straight forward to the restaurant to work. And after I moved from Pennsylvania to New York, I also work in the restaurant, and then I work in the restaurant over and over. I would jump from one restaurant to the other restaurant to the other restaurant. And I always like, I will never open a restaurant. I will never open a restaurant. And then I try to do other business like selling stuff on eBay, Amazon, selling stuff online, ship them to Thailand, selling like brand name products. And when that business fell is when I met Kim. So it's just like how I put myself back to the food business, because Kim family has the Thai dessert place in Los Angeles for over 20 years. So I'm not working for them, but I just hang around and help them make stuff for their dessert. So that basically is just something pushed me back to the food industry. And then I want to try to get out. So that's why I went for an Amway. What is Amway? So it's just like direct sale, right?
Yeah, direct sale, multi-level marketing.
MLM, yeah. So I went to Amway's, and so I do very great in Amway. Like I very is like crushing it in Amway. But honestly, when I start having my first baby, I just like went back to Thailand, and I just get out from that like easily. So when it get to that point, I tried to like open the nail salon with. I was like, open the nail.
Do you know how to do nails?
No, that's stupid. Like, never open a business that you don't know what to do. We talk about nail salon later. That's the stupid thing that I ever done in my life, and I lost all my money. Anyways, so after that, like, what it's just like, okay, nail salons, I invest with a partner. I am not a good I'm not a good partner. Like this. So when you do a business that you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna screw yourself over. So I don't know how to do nails. You need a license. I'm not going to get the license, and then all I do is just like keep putting money every day, every month. Like, we need this money, we did, until I have nothing left. So, and then when it gets to the point that I don't have anything left, what can I do? So I can't do anything besides using Kim family recipe of the secret mango sticky rice that they have. their sticky rice is my mom is super upset. Like she's like a favorite first, she a fan of mango sticky rice in Thailand. And she's one of the person would go to just one spot and doesn't matter how much they charge. She would buy mango sticky rice from that place. And when she came visit me and try Kim mom recipe, she even like, this is even better. And I was like, thanks, I make it.
But she can't get that one Thai sticky rice in Thailand. So
No, it tastes so good. So I use Kim mom recipe, and then we start from like farmer market and things like that, and then we go to a night market. So there was like a night market called 626 Market in Los Angeles. They're gonna have like once a month in the summer, and that one is having like 500 people attendance, and every single one that go in there needs to pay for like entrance fees. And then for us as a food vendor, needs to pay maybe like $500-$600 a day, a night, to be able to sell. So for me, I went to opened my mango sticky rice booth. Believe it or not, 3 nights we sell over $10,000 with $5 mango sticky rice.
wow.
Yeah, so like we bought like a pallet of mango, fresh mango, put them in there, and all we do is just peel the mangoes and scoop the sticky rice, mango sticky rice, mango sticky rice. That was crazy. And then it's just that transaction to Portland. So when I get in Portland is when I have an opportunity to have a food cart. But when I have a food cart, they sell food, so I have to sell food, and I try to sell desserts. But I have to accept the fact that the food market is bigger than dessert market. So how many times, like we need to eat 3 times a day, and everyone eat food, but not everyone eat dessert. So when it get to that point, I could see the volume of food come more than the dessert. So we kind of like give up the dessert and stay on food and concentrate on food. And I never want to be the restaurant owner. I just have to do it because that was the only thing I could make money as a pregnant, being mother. Like I have my first kid and I pregnant my second child. So I don't want to work for other people. I don't want to leave my kid with somebody else. So it's just the only option I have at that point to come up with the something. So I have, then the food cart doesn't start from passion or anything. The food cart is just the option to make money. But because I'm a person that very serious about good food, I need good food. And that's the only thing I would do is just do whatever I want to. Like I would sell food that I would expect to be eaten. So we're gonna throw away 1,000 of pad thai until I get pad thai that I want. Or like I would fight Chinese broccoli over American broccoli. It's like there's dish called pad see ew that needs to be Chinese broccoli, period. No American broccoli. So there are like, I think part of being a foodie is because I'm not like a foodie expert, but I'm a person that see how much food is very mean to me. When I get stressed, go eat. When I'm unhappy, go eat. When I'm sick, go eat. So like and that's why how I come up with like making the food the way I expect to eat and sell it to other people. And then along the way, we're gonna find like why I come up with a lot of passion. And because of those stories, just come up with, oh, I make a good food. I want to create the good food for the other people. And then next step to push me further, like if I want to go big, why do I want to go big? What would change if I go big? So it's come out for me like making a good food for other people, but how do I make a good food that impact the world? Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Patta's Empires. I hope you find it beneficial. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the next episodes. And stay in touch with Patta's empire in other platforms. Don't forget, stay humble, stay hungry.